Today's video we're going to make a measurement box. In order to make this box you have to do a lot of measurement. It's got a top and a bottom, and inside it has a little measurement cube. By the time we're done with our measurements and our cutting, you will have a box just like this one. And it will actually go together like a box. So the way to build this box is to start with two different colored papers, cardstocks, pink and green. We're going to start with our green, and we're going to do some measurement. Now, we're making this box in inches, so our first measurement is going to be 6 inches long. Actually, let's go wide first. So we're going to go with our 4 inches wide. We need 4 wide and 6 long. But we're going to go ahead and go with our 4 inches wide on the long side of the paper. First and most important thing is you have to make sure you start your 0 point. Go out to 0 point. Go in 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a mark. Go down towards the bottom of your paper, cardstock, and measure in 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a mark. Now, because this is 6 inches long, we also need to get a 6-inch point. So we're going to start at 0. Yeah, you can see it there at 0. Go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to make a 6-inch mark there. Go down, make sure that we're at our 0 point. Go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make a 6-inch mark. This time, we're going to use these rulers as a straight edge. And we're going to mark off of those 2 marks. Make sure you're on each one touching. Get on your 0 point. And hold really hard down on that ruler. And make a line. Doesn't matter if you go over, well, make sure it goes clear past your 4-inch wide line. Okay, you now have a 6-inch mark. Now you just simply have to go back to the 0 point. Get on your 2 marks. You've got 1 mark there, 1 mark over here. And so you've got 0 point, mark, and mark. And then you hold down super hard and mark it. Next thing out, take your scissors and cut it. Super careful along your both lines. We're going on our 6-inch line right now. We're turning it, and super carefully we're going to cut our 4-inch. There's now created. You can get rid of your scrap. You don't need it. We've now got a rectangle that is 4 by 6. Okay, next thing you need is an inside measurement of 1 inch all the way around. So we'll just start on an end. We'll absolutely go to our 0 point, in 1, 0 point, in 1. Go ahead and use your straight edge. Probably easiest if you get it this way up. Zip, mark to mark, hold down super hard, draw a line. Okay. Do the other end. 1 inch and 1 inch. Straight edge. Mark on mark. Make sure you're straight on them. Touching right on them. And draw across really hard because that's going to be your fold line. Got 2 of the 4 done. 2 more to go. Another measurement of exactly 1 inch in. As you can see, you're 4 inches wide exactly. We're going in 1 inch of that and down 1 inch. You've got 2 1-inch marks in again. Another straight edge run right across your marks. The straighter, the nicer, the better. Have 1 more to do. You need to have 4 total. Every edge has to have a 1-inch inset measure. 1 inch and 1 inch. Straight edge and mark. Gotta hold down hard on that ruler, it will move on you. As soon as you do that, take your scissors and cut in right to that line. Stop at that big long line. Only cut to the lines. So what you end up with is a 1-inch square piece and a 1-inch square cutout. Cut in again. Make sure you stop at your lines and stop at your lines. You now have 2 1-inch square cutouts and 2 1-inch square pieces. Cut in again. 3-inch cutouts. And corner number 4. 1 inch in, 1 inch in. Now you've got 4 little extra pieces you're going to use in just a second. Get your tools out of the way. You now have a really nice edge to fold on. So fold right on that and you'll feel it fold just like right on that line. Fold on the line again. Fold on the line again. And again. And we've got all 4 pieces folded up. Tear off a little piece of tape, not much, about an inch, inch and a half long. Make sure it's nice and straight on there. Fold that corner in, get it nice and even tight together, and tape it. Okay, next corner, you gotta do all 4 corners, same thing. Tape here, go around, and tape there. Okay, there's the end of your box. 2 more to do. Tape. And tape. And finally, last corner. Tape. And tape. You now have created a box. Okay, to make it faster, I went ahead and already folded my other piece. So I now have done the exact same thing with my other piece of paper. When you take your 2, they will fit inside of each other. So pink into green or green into pink, doesn't matter. You now have your box, just like I had. The last part of it is you need to make a little cube to go inside of it. The cube is going to be a pattern of green and pink, so you lay them side by side. A little tiny piece of tape, and tape, and then alternate colors for this pattern, and tape, and alternate colors, oops, pink. And you can see they're all 1-inch squares. They fit together super nice to make a cube. And pink. And you get 4 of them. You can actually get 1 more piece of tape. And you're going to fold it, tape it, and bend it around. This is the tricky part right here. Make those 2 edges meet, and there's most of your cube. You now need one last green, which I would put the tape on here first, and then get it lined up. We're going to make that into a cube. Make sure those 2 pieces match. Tape it. Another piece of tape. And you can tape either way, it doesn't matter. Tape there. And there. You're going to put 1 more piece of tape on there. It's a little bit not enough. And tape there. We'll want the other side to be the opposite color because we have been patterning. And we're going to go tape. And take the pink one on to the green. 1 last piece. And we have it. There's your cube. Your cube is, I'll just get on the right side of the ruler. Your cube is 1 inch in every direction. You've now created a 1-inch cube. Okay? Your box that you've created is exactly 2 inches by exactly 4 inches. Inside of that is your 1x1 cube. When you open your lid, you put your cube in your box, close it back up, and you've now created a measurement box that is 2x4 with a cube inside of it, and you can keep your box 2x4 with a 1-inch cube inside. Thanks for watching.